Well, hello everyone, we're back again with another video, and there was indeed a major update in Animal Company just like a few days ago, and I'm just going to show you that before we get to the point of this video. So, the reason I haven't posted in the past 2 weeks is because there's sort of a pattern, honestly. By the way, these are the new things. This is called a chakra. It's like a spinning wheel of death, so if you go like... also sticks to the ground. And they retract too. So if I go... That's cool. What? I hit the rock. How? Alright. So the entire point of this video is that we're gonna build a whole plane. And this is not only a tutorial on how to build one of my planes, also to show you that I'm capable of doing that. Now the pattern for the video uploading, right, so basically from the sandbox video all the way to the UFO video was a 3-week gap, and now from the UFO video to this plane video was a 2-week gap. Then the next video will be a 1-week gap and then a 3-day gap, and then once it gets to the 3-day gap, it's just gonna start from there that I post every 3 days. So currently this is my plane, and for some reason I don't like it. You see, there's not enough ammo, right? And the gun over here isn't pointed directly. And look, even if I like, you know, squeeze in, go booming, it's still very complex as well. But like, if I aim over there, it isn't really accurate with the gun. So we're gonna build a new one. More ammo, more all that, everything's more. We're gonna try it to be as, like, you know, efficient as possible, to be honest. Right. So this one, we're gonna have to say goodbye to. Let's go do a little ceremony for it. Hold on. Say goodbye to the last ever plane anyone's ever gonna see for this. So say goodbye to the Armo A9 V4. Goodbye. Right, so we're gonna start off the plane like usual. We're gonna get some metal rods, some goop, and you know, all of that, right? Here's the thing. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like it's too big. The one we did last time is too big. Okay. Wait, it's not straight right now. Hold on. What you goddamn horses? Like over here. Boom. Like that. That is directly 90 degrees. I actually love this. Hold on. Alright, so now we have a 90-degree angle. And now we're going to take this piece, dismantle it too. Alright, take one of the goop. Stick it on. Boom. Okay. I think now this is good, but there's a little space here, so we're going to have to bring that down a bit. Boom. Yep, that's good enough. Okay, now for this side. Now the reason I want this so perfect is because this plane is gonna be the main plane now. So it needs to be as perfect as it can be. No, okay. Is that good? Yeah, I'd say that's good enough actually. Alright, now it's a direct 90-degree angle. It's a perfect square. Wait, what? No. Actually, no, perfect squares are 90 degrees. Now we have to cut it, make it into a triangle. The first thing we're gonna do is get another metal rod, of course. Metal rods. That's our specialty. How much cash do I have left? Hold on. That's pretty good. I can build a plane like that. Right, so we're gonna take one of yous. We need to align you now. I'll say about. Wait. If I. Alright, no. Alright, we're gonna take one end of you and put you on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so you see, there's a triangle here. Now let's imagine that like this. Alright, so we're gonna go a little something like this. Boom. I mean, no, it needs to be tilted a little more. Hold on. Boom. Okay, let's just bring it up here a little more. Boom. And then there we go. Yeah, that's actually a perfect line. Alright, So let's take this and upon the line. Yeah, that actually did pretty good upon the line. All right, now we're gonna get this metal rod over here that I just randomly found. I think it's the only one. I think it's the one that I bought before I found that one. Right. So let's put this in a projection that I would say. You know, I learned this in math. If these two are 60, this has to be 90 or something. I don't know. Boom. Boom. Yeah. That means a small one should perfectly fit along here. I have a bunch of goop. I don't need that. That means a small one should directly fit. I mean, actually, let me see. Let me see if it does. Hold on. Okay, I would say it doesn't, but let's stick a glow stick on there. You know, just for like clarity. This is not straight at all. Let me just. Okay, and boom. Is that good? That is not good. No. If we make everything sloppy, it's not going to be nice. Alright, that is also not good. It needs to be more like this. No, no. Boom. No, no, no. No, no. No, no. Ah! Hold on, is that good? No, no, son. Let me just look from the top like this. Nope. Wait, is this good? Yep, yeah, it's pretty good actually. Alright, let's go over here, get our glow stick. Let's get this last piece of goop, and then we'll goop this entire thing, just like. Right, so let's just stick this on, that. And there we go, we have a perfect triangle. Now, where did I grab it from? Okay, good. I would have screamed if I forgot where I had grabbed it from. Alright, let's just take this unequal thing, take you, and then from you, I will boomerang you, obviously. What else would I be doing? Oh, what? Oh, okay, I understand. You want to go flying just like this. That is not normal. Are you dancing on the glow stick and nothing else? Okay. Alright. Let's take our perfect little guy over here. Let's look at him again. Okay. Boom. And now, yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's a little curved though from the. Look, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it's a little curved. But that's alright. Right. So now we can actually make some advancements. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna attach a metal rod onto like here. No, this is the altitude. What am I? Okay. We're gonna attach a small rod. So like where is it? Small rod over here, and then we're gonna attach that onto here so we can make the base of where we are gonna be sitting. So boom. I think that's good enough. I'm not sure. So where it's pointing and boom, boom. No. Alright, you sir. Come on. As soon as I hit you in the middle, you just don't want to stick. Boom. Okay. You know what? I'd say that's good enough just for this one. Alright, so we can go boom. Yeah, that's pretty equivalent. I'd say it's pretty equivalent. Yep. And then we're gonna add some goop over here. Now we're gonna get some planks. Plank right here. Okay, let's just set that down. And boom. Boom. Alright, now we can set this plank, if I'm not wrong, right here, but then again it's too small. Okay. Wait, there's a way better idea. Man, you know what? This plank's so useless I'm gonna yeet that all the way over to that tree. There's a better idea. Hold on. Isn't there like a little plate that I could use? Like this, yeah. However, is there something more bigger that I could use? You know what? I like the design of this one, honestly. I won't say it's the greatest, but okay. Alright, so we've got our metal plate now. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Right, so from here on, we're just gonna make superior advancements, if you know what I mean. Like for example, boom, And where's the small rod that I needed? Oh yeah, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna buy it. All right, so we're gonna buy another small rod for a different reason now. So we're gonna stick that onto here. We're gonna get hat protection, meaning if anyone's under me, they can easily bomb me. That's why we need hatting protection. Boom. All right, let's just place that on here now. All right, let's take this. All right, and then we will place it on. That does not look very straight to me, to be honest. Nothing does. Wait, is that... That's not... No, that's not good at all. Hold on. I want to make that align with this. So I think I know how. Hold on. We're going to get this just for support. Right, let's... Okay, we're going to have to remove you. And we're going to make it stand over here. Should we get 3 on the back, like over here, like 1 and then 2? So that we have full of the... We have the fullest of the protection. I mean, honestly, just why not? But at the same time, it does look pretty safe like this, and it would waste some space. All right, it's all right. I have an idea, anyways. Boom. That is much taller than I expected. So, boom. Nope. 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 Okay. How about this? I'll add a point. I'll add a point. Like for example, I think I know how. I think I know how. We're gonna add an explosive this thing. All right, so this is how it's gonna work. So, boom. That is not. Oh no. Right, so we're instead of you know, wasting parts, we're gonna use parts from here. And yes, we're gonna use stuff from a scrapyard. Oh my! Look how much goop there is. I just wasted so much money with this. All right, so give me you, and we're gonna try this again. Right. Oh, look at that! My metal plates right here. Thank you for making my job kind of easy. You know. Okay, so I need to imagine this is the bottom, this is the middle, exactly the middle, and it's facing just like that. Boom! But like. Hold on, I need to see if it actually, like, you know, lets people sit on it. So what if I go like this? Okay, now it would at some point. Maybe you could tilt it up. Should I save it? Oh no, the problem is tilting down. Okay, problem seen. First we have to lean it back a bit and make it tilted up. There we go. That's it. It's pretty good. Let's see if I fit. I do indeed fit. I just grab it from here. And then I start flying. Oh my god. I'm a genius. But it is kind of hard to get out. Throw you away. Let's put you in there. Alright, let's clear this out. Boom. Alright, let's take you from the back and just like yeet! Oh my god. Alright, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna yeah, you can. Oh my, that is a monstrosity. Why are you bouncing like that? Right, so now we have the plate and everything. Now we're gonna add in the brooms. So the way that's gonna work, we're gonna have to flip this over because we need the brooms to be under. We can't let them be visible in any way at all. Right, so I'm thinking that we get. I'm thinking that we get like 8 brooms, to be honest. Actually 7. 1, 2. No, 6. It has to be like equal in some way. Yeah, but doesn't that add weight? I mean, I would want to be fast, so let's do 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, how funny! They yeeted me when I said 6, 7. Wow, just hilarious, Animal Company. Just hilarious. Now the problem is we don't have any goop, or do we? We can use it from these spare parts over here. All right, let's get you off. Let's get you off. Take this spare goop. There you go. All right, so the first one would be placed around here, I would say. All right, so give me it. I will get to you later. And for context, a broom just makes you fly. And yeah. Also, we will add an umbrella because we kind of do need an umbrella. Right, so yeah, we got the first broom on. Are 6 brooms, no, are 7 brooms enough? Sure, I think it's enough actually. Let's just send this one flying, to be honest. Come here. You are one of 8, believe it. You're the equivalent of a chicken, of an egg being hatched into a chicken in Minecraft. Alright, send you all flying and boom. That kind of backfired. Now, I really love the design on the brooms, actually. Okay, but it is missing the umbrella. We're just gonna save this, add the umbrella, and yeah. The max limit for items is 32, so we're gonna need to be a little efficient here now. Alright, let's see how much stuff it has. 9, 10, 13, 18, 19, that means we have about 13 slots left. Meaning, we can get about 10 damn ammo on the thing. It depends though, actually, hold on. This is more efficient, obviously, right? It's just that, let's send this boy flying. Let's just send him flying. Like, look. Do we even need an umbrella? Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that is so out of control. Sir? Sir? Alright, so let's see if it even needs an umbrella. Hold on. Let me just squish through right here. Hello, and then boom. Okay, yeah, it obviously needs an umbrella. Although, I really don't like this passing through, but by the way, I forgot to mention, yeah, Ahmed is on this video. He's actually in a hotel enjoying his time. Great, Ahmed. Leaving your best buddy alone in animal company. It's alright, it's alright. Let him enjoy. Alright, so we're gonna have the umbrella quite literally in the middle. To be honest, literally in the middle. It's facing up though, right? It is indeed, yeah, facing up. Right. Now we can officially attach the bombs. And the way it would work, I would say, hold on, I need to see how it fits though first. This obviously is way too big and cannot fit here in any way possible. But what if it can go like this though? What if it can extend all the way like this, so you know where you're... That is actually kind of genius. Hold on. Let me get... There's more, like, you know, antiquity to this. Hold on. Is like this good? Yeah, I can actually see where I'm aiming now. Oh my god. This actually might be the best, like, freaking plane of all time. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. Alright. Let's save this now. Now, I get it's smaller, I get some people might be mad about it, even though I have, like, no subscribers at all. Maybe, like, the 1 or 2 people that are actually watching. Just maybe they might be angry about it. But here's the thing. If it's smaller... If it's smaller, I get more use on the little, you know, guy over there. So I can... Yeah. See how, like, good that is. Also, now I can send you flying. Goodbye. I'll see you later. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Give me the last one. And 10. 10. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. This honestly isn't even that bad. So let's say I'm zooming up like this, right? And then I wanna just... This is actually it's not that bad. I can also see how much ammo I have. Damn. Alright, let's save this and then we'll test it out. Boom. It was true, it was the range. Now, let's set you flying. Oh god. Oh no. Right, so now we have a proper plane, but we still have 2 slots. I'm not using that on bombs though. We already have so much bombs, honestly. I'm proud of my new plane. It's nice. I like it. Plus, it's more faster and more efficient. There was absolutely no need for the, you know, the 3. Or, what if we have like a... What if I have a little tail coming out of it, though? Okay, this is actually really good, though. Alright, I like this. Now, we have finally finished our plane. Now, I will show you the results after I save it. So, just for demonstration, this is the drone. Now, the drone actually has, like, a gun on the front. So, you can also aim and reload as you're, like, you know, spearing. So, you actually... A better idea would be that, you have you have one gun in your hand and you're shooting. And also flies too, like this. Just like, so it's about attack, it's more of a drone. Right, so let's go ahead and spawn my thing. I'm gonna go in, third person. Alright, we got our third person. I'm gonna rename it, by the way, don't worry. Alright, there we go. We've got our plane. We've got our official... This is V5, by the way, version 5. Alright, so we got the beautiful flaps over here, and this is the shot. Beautiful, right? Now, let's go for a drive with it. Alright, so squeezing over here. And let's start flying. This actually flies much better, honestly. Ascends better. And now we can explode anything we want. For example, that drone. Oh my god, no, we gotta stop that drone. Oh, did you just see that? I actually caught the drone.
So what exactly happened, because it wasn't showing, is the drone was flying basically right like this, and my missile from AIM just hit the drone and it just boomed.
I actually caught up to the drone. See, I told you that this would actually be the best. And now we can also shoot properly. On target, nice. Oh no, the drone's coming again. Damn it, I missed that one. Alright, last bullet right here. Right. I think that's the end of the video. Alright, so we've built our plane. We've built our beautiful plane. It's the end of the video. And I will see you guys next time.